Young.
They don't know me. No. They don't know me. I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No. They don't know me. I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No, they don't know me.
When A died, I felt a lot of pain. Me and bro been through some things, I'm taking to the grave. I see some pictures of his daughters, I just see his face. Damn, we was just riding all the times of fate.
Damn.
When folk died the last time that I cried, my baby died right in front of my eyes. Most of our niggas changed, they been playing the wall. They was speaking on my name, we ain't spoken a while.
I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No, they don't know me. I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No, they don't know me.
I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. How can I love someone better than I love me? Got a baby to feed, playing smart out in these streets. I gotta touch it and get the fuck up out the D. I lost my brother a couple months ago, this shit ain't been the same. He got killed by some niggas we used to hang back in the day. When I catch you, boy, it's shit can't hurt me, it can't hurt my soul. You won't catch me lacking, always keep my pole. Got a white bitch out of town, play with her nose.
I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No, they don't know me. I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No, they don't know me.
Yes, sir. Hey. What's the deal, gang? Like, how y'all feel, man? How y'all feeling out there? From the coach's view. I am your boy, Andy Marks, man. As always, gang, make sure y'all check. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all tell a friend to join the nation, man. Hey, we always litty. You dig what I'm saying? Like a fat bitch titty. Yeah. No, I'm talking shit, gang. Episode 4. You feel me? From the coach's view with your boy Young D Marks and
what's wrong with him? It's Coach Juan, Coach D. You know me. Got me a win. I'm the OG.
Alright, whatever the hell that is. I don't know where he going with that. But let's kick it off like coaching shit, right? Let's start small and let's build, right? Because I had a good show. And sorry for the lateness, but we ain't gonna tell y'all why we late. First of all, let's pour it up.
Hey, man.
Hey, it's Tuesday. Pre-show. I gotta give all my get you a shot, man. Don't interrupt my promos. These are promos. All right. YHP TV DMars 226 on TikTok. Make sure y'all go follow me. YHP TV DMars 226 on Twitch. I am now a Twitch streamer. Make sure y'all go follow the kid on Twitch. Laced Up Marks on Instagram. T2 Nation on TikTok. Tied to the Game on Instagram. Make sure y'all go over there to the subscribe there. Tied to the Game on YouTube. Tomorrow and Sunday. The boy Tronny Tron, double C's in the chat, you feel me? And your boy Young D Marks, man, we do Tied to the Game every Wednesday and Sunday, 7:30. We will be on time. We will rock it out. We will go crazy. We will be on location, too, if I'm not mistaken. We shall be at the locate. We got a new locate for tomorrow, just for tomorrow, though. But we going to let y'all know how it rocking. We got to let y'all get in, on that situation. Am I forgetting anything? From the coach's view, make sure y'all hit that like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, join the nation. My nigga going to start, I'm sorry, my homie. We got to stop using the N-word. My homie gonna start the from the coach's view TikTok so y'all can get some of the experiences that we have. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get that what you call it, behind the scenes footage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotta get that. Gotta talk about it. Gotta have it out there. All right, I know I'm rambling on, but let's get to it a little bit. Let's talk a little bit, right? Something like, first of all, how was your day today?
Hey, man, my day was smooth. Hey, look, check this out. Everybody know me as Coach Juan, Coach D, the football coach. They don't know I'm dabbling in basketball now. I'm a basketball coach too, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I went winless last year as a basketball coach. I went winless, and that shit killed me. It hurt my soul. So my team, we came back with a vengeance this year. I had mostly third graders. I was playing in the third and fourth grade division. I had mostly third graders. So now them niggas fourth graders this year, and we running through shit.
We don't use the N word on this show. Homies, the little homies.
Okay, the little homies. My bad. The little homies. They fourth graders now, and we running through shit.
All right, so listen. Can you say you had a little help this year?
I ain't gonna lie, you told me to do something. And when I taught them little niggas that, they grasped it a little bit, but in game, they don't fucking listen to what the fuck I'm saying. I'm 2-3. I put in the 1-2-2. And they ain't even do that shit. They just so stuck on playing man. But I see why. Because them little niggas them little homies.
Thank you.
It's going to take some time. Them little homies got at least 10 steals today just off. Soon as they cross half court, boom, let me get that layup.
Now listen, let me tell you some real.
Boom, let me get that layup.
Now let me give you some more game on top of the 2-3, right? You got to show them that inside that zone that they can have a better opportunity to get more steals. See, they don't see it because they think that they got to play man to man. Everybody's so used to one-on-one and everything, but that's basketball. That's another day. Good job for winning. Let me give you some info. Good job for winning. I mean, to go winless and even get a couple wins is always a good improvement. It's good improvements.
Today was playoffs. I'm in the semifinals now, my baby. We one game away from the championship.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's get some more hand claps to the lobby.
Said it already. Season 4-2 playoffs. We want to know right now.
That's awesome, man. We gotta always get a little homie some love. But give me some. All right, I got something for you. I was sitting back and I was thinking, you know, I spent my last year, 2 in youth sports, right? I started off as a basketball coach. Kind of got a feel, kind of got my feet wet a little bit. A lot of people don't know that I coached basketball for a minute. Like, a lot of people don't know that. It's only a few people. I didn't really get a chance to get the game to coach basketball, like actually be in the game to coach as a coach, in-game coach. I think I'm still an awesome basketball coach. But I got my first in-game coaching experiences coaching football. And you've been coaching football for a while. So we gotta, we're gonna share some stories. The worst things you've seen in youth sports. Just give me some.
Worst thing I've seen in youth sports.
Things. It could just be some things.
Right now,
period. Just period.
Okay, back then, worst thing I seen in youth sports was the weight limit shit. That what's this word I'm looking? Discouraged. Kind of discouraged players a little bit back then because, like, man, I'm overweight, so I can't play at all. I can't play in the game at all. I gotta lose if it's hard for somebody to lose weight and they overweight for a sport that they playing and they can't play it. Damn, it's like, well, what do? I can't lose. Well, I'm trying to lose this weight, but it ain't going like I want it to go. I ain't dropping pounds like I want to. So I say that was one thing I disliked about youth sports was the weight limit. Now we don't have a weight limit. So that's cool. Second thing is the team hopping. I say the team hopping because it's like,
I can say different, but I agree with the team hopping.
It's like people leave a team to chase a championship. I hate that. Why are we chasing championships? Let's try to get one with the team we with, especially if we winning. And we won.
Nah, not with the way AAU sports is nowadays. It's over for that. All right,
I'm
so
just saying, and not even AAU.
I mean, 7-on-7 travel league football is AAU for football. It's the same.
Yeah,
because now I get to introduce my kids.
In general, okay, we in the season. We 8 games strong.
But you got to understand, my son just made a connection over the summer with them. You see what I'm saying? Cool. He played for us. Okay, so let's talk about the whole schematics. Let's really get to the deep dive of the situation. So I'm gonna say the parents, right? Because those are the people that really feel the feelings. Like those are the people that actually have the feelings in their ways and take them team to team to team to team to team to team to team. You're the parent that's doing that. You feel me? Because you're teaching your kid disloyalty. If something don't go your way, then you feel like I can just up and leave. Well, after this little league stuff is over, like once you hit your last year of little league, you can't do that in high school. You can't. They got the transfer portal in college, but it's rules to that. Like, you know, it's rules to everything that you can do. Like, you can only transfer so many times, my guy. Like, this ain't that, nigga. Who you think you is? Like, you don't get to do that. Like, you feel me? Like, I think the only nigga only homie. I keep saying nigga too. I'm sorry.
I told you.
The only homie that I know, the only young homie right now I know that they used the transfer portal twice was Shiloh. Shiloh used it twice. He went from Carolina to Jackson, Jackson to Colorado. So the only one I know that I can only say, it's probably others. Trust me, I'm not saying that's not others, but I'm just saying that's the only young homie I know that jumped in college, that jumped from college to college to college. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But he had to do a lot to transfer from Jackson to Colorado. He had to graduate. See the stipulation? See what I'm saying? It's a stipulation. You got to graduate from here, and then you can go ahead and do what you got to do over there. Like, we'll give you a graduate year. You get what I'm saying? And it's a lot. It's just a lot to me. So I would say the parents, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I feel like the parents is the real driving force, because parents get emotional with coaches. You see something for your kid because it's your kid. Like, you feel like your kid deserves something, but you're not in the game with the coach.
You're not in practice with the coach.
Right. I mean, but some parents do. But see, when you in practice as a parent and you sitting there, you're not paying your kid attention. You don't understand what's going on. They're not even paying attention.
You're paying attention to the practice.
Right. You just making sure your kid don't get hurt. That's all you care about, is that your kid not getting dogged. But you're not paying attention to the drills. You're not making sure your kid giving they all. You're not standing out there for that. You're just trying to see if my kid gonna be the next star. Well, it really take this hard work. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching him to get to the next level. Like, he gotta he gotta already have this before he get to the next, because this is a kid working 10 times harder than he is right now at this age. And you talking about, I told him to do too many push-ups. Like, what you mean? He gotta get his strength in. Where he get his strength from?
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to say the parents. That's the worst thing I ever seen in Little League football. And that's just donors, people that just bring their kids, so they making super teams. You got one parent, got 9 kids with him, and he can travel with these 9 kids because your parent don't really care. They trust this man because he been playing with you for years. And that don't mean dog making the best decision for them. You know what I'm saying? Just because he can coach don't mean he making the best decision. You get what I'm saying? He could be wasting their life. Shout out to Coach Will. Terrible, worst coach I ever had in my life.
Shit, damn.
I'm just saying, like, worst coach I ever had in my life, bro. Shit. But that was 4 years of my life I can't get back. His days was over. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't making us better. Just saying that.
Yeah. I feel you. So let's go ahead and jump into some of this shit we was gonna talk about today, man. And we're gonna start off with first topic, with BRONNY going to USC.
Brady gonna be the bad. We gonna end with Brian. Let's just while we in the coaching realm about kids leaving and transfer portals. How you feel about all the kids leaving Colorado? I think 18 kids after the spring game got in the transfer portal.
So
is it all right? Hold on. Let me ask my question the right way. Is it that they can't? Is it that the young homies can't cut it on the field, or the young homies just used to being spoiled and they not trying to get their best? You see what I'm saying? Am I asking you that question right? Like, they just can't cut it, or Dion just being he just like, I don't really want you here. I want him over you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this.
Or is it favoritism? I should say it that way.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Chat, what y'all think, man? Come on, get to us. Chat, it's 5 in the chat, man. Talk to us.
I say when Prime got the Colorado job, right? Mm-hmm. What did he do? He went in there and he told the players that was there, this is now my program. I'm going to run this program like I want to run it. I'm going to bring in the players that I want to bring in. I'm gonna tell whoever I don't want to be here to gladly go your pink slip, pack your bags. Services is no longer needed. He did the same shit at Colorado. He went in.
You mean Jackson?
I'm saying,
Oh, yeah.
when he went to Jackson,
Right.
that's what he did. When he got to Colorado, he did the same shit.
Right.
Them players that stayed and went through the spring game, they wanted to be there. They wanted to work. But when they see that he's still bringing in transfers at their position and feeling like, all right, I might not get the shot, but I didn't put out a good spring game, they can get looked at. They can review that spring game, review whatever footage they got from previous seasons, and they try to get another job somewhere else. Get on another team and be productive and be actually used. You feel me? So I say, in a sense, it's not that he's been asked. They just know that
They can't cut it.
They're not that type of player.
Okay. I'm gonna say they can't cut it.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Right. Because
that's basically the nice way of saying
I'm
they
gonna
ain't
say
got it. They ain't got what he looking
I'm gonna say
for.
right. And the only reason I'm gonna say that is you can't cut it is because he an NFL Hall of Famer, bro. He know exactly what he need. I ain't gonna say he know exactly what he need to win a championship, but he know the players that's willing to put in the work. Even if you ain't got the super skill, but you willing to put in the work. Of course he gonna bring somebody in. It's competition. Like, did you not expect competition at your position? What did you think? Shit was gonna be sweet. The only thing I can agree with people they saying about Deion, and I don't really have too much bad criticism on my guy. Y'all know I love Deion. But Shador did have his number before everybody else. And come on, D. Like, if you gonna come in with the rule that nobody has a number and everybody got to fight and earn their number. If it's a kid, your corner over there, Travis might come in one day and be just feeling like I feel like I want to this year.
As long as Shador there, boy ain't getting two, he better rock 12.
I get it, but I'm just saying one day, what if he come in and be like, I want, listen, what if he just come in one day and just be like, you know what, I'm feeling two. You told me the rule is we can, best player earn it.
And that same day he walked,
because you know Shador got the chain.
That same day
he got the. He not gonna never let Travis transfer now.
You know, the same day he tell Deion, boy, I want Shador number. I want two. Look at him like, I ain't got shit. I can't help you, my guy. I can't.
Is it favoritism for the son?
It could be.
Is it number favoritism though, or is it like real favoritism? Because they say Shador ain't as really as wholesome as they say. I really be watching these videos on these niggas now.
I can believe that.
They say he not as wholesome as they present him to be. They say he be late to meetings. They say Deion don't take it out on him like he took it out on Shiloh. They say that he kind of baby Shador a little bit more than he did Shiloh. And I can.
I say if he don't do that. He let his ass have it in private.
Bro, he's a quarterback. First of all, let's start there. He's a quarterback. More fragile.
He's the leader of the team.
More fragile. More fragile.
The leader of the team.
All right, more fragile. Secondly, that's his baby boy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Thirdly, he been with Shador since Shador's been really playing football.
Yeah, he coached his high school team.
Shiloh was on the team too, but Shiloh actually played for South Carolina. So the year you was away playing college, they was in high school winning the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Got that bond with Shador. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
It could be favoritism. I ain't gonna knock it. But yeah, no, you can't have that rule. You can't say it's a rule to everybody and then tell everybody that Shador can wear number 2.
No. What if dog said you can't have 2? But I put you in 21.
Shiloh not giving up Deuce 1. That's over. As long as Shiloh on that team, he gonna wear
Shiloh
21.
only got one more fucking year.
But Shiloh, well, I mean, if Travis want to wear 21, then that'll be Travis' decision. But you're not getting it off Shiloh.
So is that still favoritism of
Shiloh
the
earned that
jersey
number. Shiloh earned that number.
When?
You ever seen Shiloh play?
Yeah, but he ain't played. I ain't seen much from him in college at all.
For real?
No.
Should go watch Jackson, bro. Shiloh a dog, nah. Shiloh good, for real, nah.
Is he the
He
other
a safety. No, he a safety.
corner? Your safety?
He played corner, but he got moved to safety when he started playing for his daddy. So he played like strong safety, I think. 2-1 nice.
Okay.
2-1 nice. He is. He physical. He aggressive. Cover. He can tackle. You know what I'm saying? He pretty decent. Third, maybe second rounder. Not at first like his dad, but he got the ability. Shiloh, I mean, Shador. All right, let's keep it a beam before we move on. Shador won't be a first round pick.
No, definitely not. He's going to be a third to fourth round pick for sure.
No, he second round. He a quarterback.
I don't even see second round.
He a quarterback. He go to Colorado. Listen, first of all, he moved to the Pac-12, so go to Colorado, throw for about 4,000, about 27 touchdowns. Second round for sure. Pac-12 is a pretty decent for quarterbacks. He gonna have to go against niggas like USC, the homies in USC. That we got to talk about USC, but the homies at USC, Oregon.
He's still gonna play UCLA this year too, because they not Big Ten just yet.
Right, still got UCLA. He got Oregon, Arizona State, Arizona, them type of schools. But I mean, I think him and Travis can do it. They got a couple first round. They got a couple 5-star. They got a couple 5-star receivers that came.
That's crazy. The Big Ten expanding like that and added two solid.
I don't think UCLA good. I think UCLA good in basketball. They make good basketball. They make good for the basketball side of the Big Ten.
UCLA,
but football don't make. They don't make football good.
If they not above 500, they are at least 500 every year.
That don't make for good football. Especially when they come up, you got to
in the Pac-12.
But now you moving to the big. Listen, now you about to move to the Big Ten where it's colder. You're a Southern California team, bro. Y'all play out in sunny California.
Now you got to adjust to this cold weather.
Now you got to come play at Michigan in 32-degree weather with 7 inches of snow. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bad football for y'all. It's not good football. I'm not saying that y'all can't win a couple games or y'all may not get a good season or two. I'm not saying that, but y'all got to recruit players for that now. You see what I'm saying? Y'all not recruiting players to go play out in the deserts and shit. You know, like y'all was. But now y'all recruiting players that you got to go get some beef up front. Y'all got to have a stern run game. You got
to go get some of these young cats from Ohio and now you got to recruit Michigan. You feel me? Wisconsin. You got to go those type of routes somewhere where it's cold. That they used to playing in the cold.
Cause that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough sled for them to, you feel me, try to slide over and come to the Big Ten and think that they're gonna make some noise. They're gonna be good for passing, you know what I'm saying? They a decent little passing squad, but it depends. It's gonna be a lot. But to the NBA. To the NBA. Boston and Philly, who's actually playing right now as we speak, right? Mm-hmm. Philly won the last game. All right, let's get your quick prediction. Who you think gonna win tonight? We don't even know. We can't see the score. We're not watching the game. So who you picking real fast? Just pick somebody.
I say Boston get a win tonight.
Boston win tonight. I'm gonna take Boston too. But James Harden with the 45 last in game 4. Hit the game winning 3 over. Sauce a nigga up real fast. Like I'm really like that.
Hit the time shot in regulation to go to OT.
Ooh, Mr. Beard himself. I think it was because Lil Baby was there. I promise you. I don't know what they little connection is, but Lil Baby was there. That nigga was balling. I promise you, he always go crazy with Lil Baby in the room. So you taking Boston, I'm taking Boston. How you feel about game 4? You feel like the same thing? It was a good game for sure.
No, it was a damn good game.
Yeah, I just think Lil Baby gave him that power.
At the same time, you hit the shot to send the game into overtime at the end of regulation. And then OT, you hit the game-winning shot. But what people don't know is when you hear he hit the game-winning 3, you thinking he hit the buzzer beater. No. Boston had a shot to win that game.
Right.
Marcus Smart just missed that 3.
That was the
Marcus
best
Smart.
person to shoot it if you want a nigga to miss. I ain't knocking Marcus Smart, but he ain't the best 3-point shooter.
It was
so.
either him or Tatum. One of them took that shot.
I think it was Marcus Smart.
One of them took that three and they missed. But if they had just a little bit more air, just not a lot, just a little bit more arc, he would have nailed that for the game. They would end up winning, 119, 117.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I didn't write it down. Shoot. But I'm taking Boston. I think they're going to win tonight. So we'll see. Game's going on right now. Look, let's talk about the reaction. We can get let's get to Phoenix and Denver before we get to LA. Phoenix and Denver game 4, 2-2. KD and them come back. They was down 2-0. They back tied in the series. KD dropped 36 and 11. Book 36 and 12. But Jokic, 53 and 11.
Ooh, shit.
50 fucking 3 and 11, bro.
That boy was balling.
Without Landry Shamet, Jokic usually beat this team by himself, bro. Because I think Jamal ended up with like 26, 27. You see what I'm saying? But are you serious, gang? Like 53 and 11?
You let him beat you. He beat him by, like you said, he beat him by himself.
Man, that's crazy, gang. I ain't gonna even lie. I was kind of scared. So come on, game 5. Who you picking?
They
Phoenix.
play tonight too, don't they?
I think so. They play the next game.
Yeah, I think.
So that's what I was about to get to.
10 or 10:30, something like that.
Who you taking? Denver. It's tied 2-2. I think they're going back to Denver. Yeah, I think they're going to Denver. They just left Phoenix off the road. So yeah, Denver tonight in Denver, back home. Who take the lead in the series? I'm taking Denver. I'm gonna take Denver tonight. I don't think Landry Shamet gonna come off and play again the same way, but he may. Shit, he might.
Do Phoenix win 3 straight?
I
I feel like they got a run going right now.
think they gonna go ahead and get it.
I think they're gonna go ahead and get a 3rd win tonight, but it's definitely gonna go Game 7 because Denver gonna win Game 6.
I would have felt like Phoenix would have won Game 6 if anything, but we shall see. We got to see how that game turned out. All right, Miami and the Knicks down 3-1.
Miami up 3-1.
They up 3-1 again. They got 3-1 on the Bucks. They got 3-1 on they beat the Bucks 4-1. Hurt my feelings. Still hurt my feelings. Playoff Jimmy looking good. He came back with another 27 and 10. Is it over?
It's over.
Is it over?
Miami win Game 5.
They don't even get another one.
Miami win Game 5.
I mean, they waiting on Boston and Philly. Winner of Boston and Philly. All right, Miami in the Eastern Conference Finals. Said it here first by your mans, Young Homie Juan. LA, GS. Let's talk about it. Who you got? We're gonna talk about Game 5.
So
We got to talk about Game 5, but right now we got to react to what just happened last night in Game 4.
boy, when I didn't watch the game, but I was keeping up with the score. So when I watched the score, I'm like, damn, it's 72-58 Golden State, 3rd quarter. All right, shit, they might lose this one. Golden State by the tie 2-2. Boy, when I say I went on Facebook and I seen, God damn, y'all quiet now. I'm like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Did the Lakers come back? Boom, 104, 101 or 104, 102, some shit like that. I'm like, these niggas is up 3-1.
Yes. Definitely
God
came
damn.
back and filled the deal. I watched it. I didn't. All right, go ahead. Because I was gonna say I watched the end of the. I watched the beginning of the game at the point that you said you was. I was actually watching the game, and the Lakers was just letting me down. Everybody didn't seem so into the game. You feel me? So I ended up falling asleep on the game. So when I got up when I got up this morning, I watched the end of the game. Like before I watch any highlights, I try to watch the end of the game. Like I get up so early that the game be on, and it'd be just ironic that I wake up around the same time that I went to sleep in that time. You feel me? Of the game. Mm-hmm. So it'd be like the little clips. You watch the game again. It'd be like a replay.
It'd be coming right back on.
Yeah, it's a replay. Yeah. So you get up at like 4. It'd be like 3rd quarter. You'd be like, ooh, I caught it at the right time. Let's finish watching it. So I finished watching it. Man, that boy Walker went crazy now. 15 in the 4th, that boy went crazy. That nigga, listen, he hit Steph with a bop so hard that nigga Steph had to look at him like, was that motherfucking Kyrie? That had to be the ghost of Kyrie. You feel me? That was the ghost of Kyrie, bro. What just happened to me
He
here,
said
man?
that was the ghost of Kyrie, bro.
Bruh, that nigga looked back at him like, I was like,
Damn.
that nigga
But
bopped him. I'm
I
talking
say
about.
for Game 5, we're going back to Golden State.
Oh, it's a closeout. It's close.
Golden State. No, I feel like Golden State get the win and push a game.
I said 6 games, but I don't know.
I push it to a Game 6.
Bron smelled blood in the water. You can't even get him a little momentum. You can't get GS a little momentum. You got to close it right now. You got to shut the door in Golden State in front of E40 and all of. You got to close. You got to send them to the. Listen, you got to go take them to the locker room. Once they come out the locker room, when they go back in, ain't no coming back out. We ain't going back to LA. This it right here. How Jordan said, I packed one suit. It's over. Shutting the door right now. Close it up. You got to, bro. You get them a little life, man. Them niggas gonna find their way, bro. They ain't had good games yet. Steph struggled in the fourth last night. And I'm gonna say this. What people gotta understand is, like, a lot of people shit on Steph for struggling in the fourth. Like, he a point guard. He's 6'3", first of all. I know that don't really mean nothing. He a good shooter. But his attribute is shooting. Like, if his jump shot is off, it's off. Like, it ain't nothing he can really, you feel me? Like, he can shoot himself into a rhythm, but everybody, you got to understand, you can't really, you know, it take a minute. Like, he got volume shooter. His shit on Hall of Fame, but he got to get the shots up. So it's going to be high number of shots with maybe some nights where it's going to be low volumes of makes. And that's the difference. Like, a lot of people don't look at that difference. So they was shitting on Steph like he a bad player, but shit, Clay didn't show up in the fourth. Jordan Poole didn't show up in the fourth. Draymond got booted out the game, if I ain't mistaken. They took his ass out. You feel me? Like, so what did y'all expect?
You just say it's over for him.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
It's time to break that team up, too.
Oh.
You got to break that team up. It might be time for Steph to find a new team. You know, somewhere around in Milwaukee.
No. Not even Milwaukee.
Hey, you should join my guy Giannis.
Giannis is too ball hungry.
That's the point of Steph. Steph don't need the ball. That's what makes Steph good, because he don't need the ball. But when Giannis go to dribble down and he hit a nigga with a spin jumper, he gets stuck. Guess who he can throw it to? The greatest shooter in the world. Splash. You feel me?
You peg him as the greatest shooter in the world?
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of niggas that can shoot the ball the way he do, though. That's a fact. But, all right. While we talking about the Bucks, in reaction of the Bucks, they fired their head coach.
Why?
They said he didn't live up to expectations.
How? Y'all going to the playoffs every fucking year.
Losing in the first round as the number 1 seed, that's like losing as the number 1 seed in the tournament and you lose to the 64th team, best team. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that, 15th? Like the 15th seed?
16th or something like
Yeah,
that.
like you lose like the 16th seed or something?
16.
It's 16 teams.
32.
Yeah, I think it's the 16th team. But, like, you lose that game? It's tough. So, they fired him. Giannis, I'm going to say this. I heard this in a report, though. A lot of people said that Giannis was kind of over Coach Bud. That could get you fired, too. Your superstar don't want who you think they're going to appease? The superstar or the coach?
He got the Bron effect right now.
Got a championship, though. You won a championship somewhere. A lot of motherfuckers ain't never won a championship. Nobody won the championship there. I brought one here.
That's true.
And I decided to stay. So if y'all want to keep me,
That's true too.
that's why his whole
Give me a
brother.
coach I want.
You feel me? I mean, ain't even give me a coach I want. Just give me a new one. He falling on deaf ears.
You say that's
His
why-
system getting
That's
old.
why his brother's still on the team, because no, you're not cutting my brother. He's gonna continue to get paid like I'm getting paid.
He don't make the same money his Giannis, but
No, that I'm
he
saying
fit under the cap for sure. Yeah, as long as I'm here, he gonna be here.
as long as I'm getting paid, he gonna get paid.
Yep, that's a fact. Big fact. What do you think? Who give me some coaches? Just throw some people out there that you think, if you know any NBA coaches.
I don't really know too many.
All right, I'm gonna go with I think Jay Kidd should go back. I think he should go back to Milwaukee. He was a good coach for them. They need They need a new superstar. I think they're gonna let K Mid lead this year. K Mid decent, but I think his time came and went. You feel me? Like his seasons is over. I'm not saying he not over. He could just go be. He need a fresh scene, and Giannis need a fresh teammate. Drew Holiday, he gonna stick around because Drew played D. He Drew a dog. Like Drew got that dog in him, so it's gonna be hard. They need another pit bull, like another scoring pit bull, like nigga that got good D, somebody that can play some good, like a 3-and-D. You feel me? Like some Devin Booker type shit. Feel me? I ain't gonna say Devin Booker because Devin Booker don't play no damn defense.
I don't think Devin Booker gonna leave Phoenix though.
He not.
He ain't leave Phoenix.
Not as long as they got Kevin Durant. It's gonna be hard to get him to leave. What's next for Coach Bud? I feel like he would be a great fit for the Pistons.
That could be a possible fit. They're looking for another coach.
I feel like the Pistons didn't make a coaching decision, and Coach Bud, if you out there and you hear me, you want to coach the next Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Pistons is about to get the number 1 pick, and we're gonna draft Wembanyama.
That's if he come out.
He coming. What are you talking about? This is happening. This is happening.
You ain't hear the latest story on him? It wasn't. It was about probably a month and a half, 2 months ago, where he said he's deciding to stay with his team for another year.
We ain't trying to hear all that extra shit. When the draft get close, everybody say that when they undecided on who gonna get the first round pick. If he knew who was gonna get the first round pick, he knew who he was going to play for. Gang coming. At the end of the day, money gonna talk. That extra shit that you talking over there, Wembanyama, shut up. Get your ass over here. And he gonna walk his ass over there.
But what he don't know is, you may think like, oh, the Pistons terrible, they trash.
We don't got the first round draft pick yet. But it's a lot of bum ass teams up there with us.
But I'm saying, like, if you only knew what the fuck they got some nice young talent over there.
We got a decent
But that's
team.
the thing. They're young. So get him another 2-3 years, you add him in the mix. Playoff contenders.
They got 2 years. In my 5-year plan, I gave them 3 years ago a 5-year plan. I said, talk to me in 5 years. The Pistons should be back on top.
And if they
Year 3.
being playoff contenders,
Year 4.
being playoff contenders, if not championship contenders. That's a bold statement. It's not a prediction. Not a prediction. Let's just make that clear. It's just a bold statement. If not championship, they're definitely going to be playoff contenders. If not championship contenders within the next 2 to 3 years. With young talent and they grooming, if that team stay together with the young talent that they got and what they're going to add throughout the next 2 drafts, hey, how can you not be a contender?
Yeah, I agree. But I feel like with Coach Bud, he can come on over to Detroit. He'd be a decent fit for us. We can rock it out. You know what I'm saying? We can get it going for him. You know what I'm saying? Talk our shit with him. Moving forward, right? I seen a video surface of Kevin Durant, right?
Okay.
And it kind of sparked my intrigue, right? And he was talking about smoking weed, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute. I don't know if the video just happened or not, but it was an interview that he did, and they kind of I don't know if somebody spliced it, fixed it, or whatever. But I went back and kind of like seen the actual interview that he did, and they was talking about how marijuana helps. You get what I'm saying? And it do to athletes. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you feel about athletes smoking weed?
What they do in their own time, I don't see a problem with.
Do you think it'll affect them in the game?
Depending on how much they smoke in the long run, it could. Because we all know smoking It fucks with your lungs.
But you can work
It fucks
out.
with your breathing.
Work out.
You can work out, but after so long, depending on how much you smoke, like if they smoke during the whole off season and they stop probably like 2 to 3 months before they got to go back, boom. Them 2 to 3 months that they stop before they got to go back, they work out. They probably get their air back.
I heard
get their wind back.
I heard there's NBA players and NFL players that smoke during the season.
Now that's where they being risky.
How?
I say they being risky because they have, don't they?
They said it's pain. It's a pain tolerance. They said, would you rather would you rather take a perk or would you rather smoke a blunt? What's more addictive?
Is it prescribed? That's gonna make all the difference. If it's prescribed as medication, if they just using it as recreational use, they being risky.
But you know they can't go in there and be like, hey, doc.
Well, at that point, you telling me they using it as recreational use.
But how you know it's recreational? How you know it don't? Because Matt Barnes, I'm just speaking from athletes that spoke on weed. You got people like Allen Iverson now, smoke weed. Damn. Shout out to Viola. I just can't think. Al Harrington, he owned a dispensary. Watch this. Calvin Johnson, right here in Detroit.
Yeah, him and what's his
I forgot the
lineman.
Right.
I forgot him.
They own one. You see what I'm saying? So it's so many people in this space right after football or basketball. They in this space. All the Smoke podcasts. These niggas smoke on camera. Basketball players talked about how they smoked after every game. Like it was normal. Like it was high school.
I mean, hey, whatever floats they boat. Like I'm not judging. I can't judge. All I can say is
they definitely dropped. But they like okay. So if I feel like okay, the smoking rule that a lot of people get caught in. The reason that what they ask is like, if you get caught, then they kind of drug test you because you got caught. But I think they drug test 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the season. I learned this from an NFL player, by the way. Like they drug test, but like 2 or 3 weeks before the season, and
that's
then
why I say they stopped
that's
like
it.
2 or 3 months before they start reporting back to OTAs and shit like that. And
kind of like flush your system out real fast.
Yeah. But when they during the season, you never know when they gonna randomly be like, all right, we about to do a random drug test, and they might not even be looking for weed. They use them for looking for performance enhancements. Weed is not a performance enhancement, so I get that portion of it, but it's still like, damn, nigga, like you just be smoking weed.
But you gotta understand, fuck yeah. Why you think Ricky Williams stopped playing? He was like, and I get it. It sounds crazy. Like a lot of people probably like, damn, you like when I was a kid, I kind of felt that same way. I'm like, damn, Rick, you gave up the NFL for some weed, cuz like you gotta. And I ain't saying like weed is something that you just gotta take on or you gotta do. Like, but if it's something that helps you,
that's true, Reese. I can't lie. I agree with that comment. She say it to her is risky because you might fuck up and blow some games, go overboard, blow some games, and maybe fuck up some money.
I feel like you understand you understand the assignment. They love making this up out of motherfuckers. They do, but I mean, shit, you know you feel me? You know what's going on. Like you the one that gotta go play for the cheese, but every game they send a nigga out there off of Toradol and Percocets. What's the difference?
I mean,
because you took it with water instead of smoked it out of a blunt.
I feel it.
I'm just asking. You took a Toradol shot today. When you go home and that shot wear off, nigga, that arm is still gonna hurt.
All right. Here's my ultimate outcome on it. Right, smoke during the off season. No matter what sport you playing, smoke during the off season. When the season come in, play that season clean.
So you think they should still not be able to smoke and play?
I mean, just smoke during the off season. Don't fuck up the check. Don't fuck up the bag.
How is it fucking up? Niggas still out here playing. If niggas like, if it's top level athletes in the NBA saying like, look, I used to get high. Steven Jackson was a decent athlete. He got an NBA championship. He said I was smoking every day. How you gonna tell another young nigga not to get high and you feel me and play ball still though? As long as I'm putting in the work, right?
I mean, I get it.
Weed is too, but people make money off them scripts. I get it. But what I'm saying, you can make money off the weed too if it work. You feel me? It's people out here that don't just smoke THC. See, that's the problem. A lot of niggas, a lot of homies, far as athletes, they don't want the THC high. They want the CBD high. It's the medicine. It's to chill out your body. It's to make you relax. It's more of a body high. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of them use like vapes and you know what I'm saying, like weed, like that's type of because they not chasing what we chase. Like normal niggas that's normal homies trying to smoke weed. Like you know what I'm saying? You thinking you going to they gonna just walk up to the average drug? Let me get 35 from. Give me 35 from. Nah, they got.
I mean, shit.
They going to holler at Burner or
I
something.
mean, but we don't know what they doing. You said in the video they said I smoke weed. I mean, CBD is.
I mean, but they do smoke weed, like real people. I mean, I understand it's like some of them do smoke THC, but that's the. You know what I'm saying? It's the average Joes. Maybe that might be the difference in between the two athletes. Like, you might be smoking, but this nigga might be smoking more. And that's why you can't reach that level. Because Matt Barnes got a championship, if I ain't mistaken. Championship level athletes. Played with Kobe. It's crazy.
Fuck it.
All right.
It is what it is at that point.
We got two more before we get out of here.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell another fucking friend. Come rock with the sports show, man. Come rock with From the Coach's View. We talking sports. We talking that. We talking something everybody love, man.
Fact. Oh, my bad.
Shit.
But this ain't a certified hood classic because this is sports. So we got to come up with something else. You can't do that. We'll just drop a bomb.
Yeah.
Drop a DJ Clue bomb for the rest of it. But look, when we come out of it, let's talk a little football, right? Because we never can talk too much football, right? Who's gonna be your offensive rookie of the year? Who's gonna be your defensive rookie of the year?
Offensive rookie of the year. Shit. I'm not gonna go with the obvious choice you think I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna say Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna be rookie of the year. I'm not gonna say that. I'm definitely not gonna say that. I feel like it's gonna be one of them quarterbacks, but I just don't know which one. I feel like one of them quarterbacks is gonna prove like this is why I was drafted in the first round.
You know, Carolina. For Bryce to perform, he got to beat my team twice. That ain't gonna happen. So it ain't gonna be Bryce.
It
ain't gonna be Carolina.
It
ain't the Carolinas. Don't do that. Don't be
matter.
giving no hope to Carolina.
He can lose to Atlanta twice and still win Rookie of the Year.
He could, but if he do, then that mean my Rookie of the Year, who I'm gonna say gonna be the offensive Rookie of the Year.
Of course, you're gonna say Bijan Robinson.
Hey man,
Listen,
I got a whole different reason why though. So go give me your defensive Rookie of the Year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. Somebody that's gonna go in and start right away. I'm gonna say one Will Anderson. I feel like dog gonna have a nice year.
I was feeling the same thing around the same area, but I'm gonna go with Jalen Carter. Him on that defensive line. He gonna get a lot of snaps.
He gonna get a lot of snaps, but I feel like if you win Defensive Rookie of the Year, you gotta come in as a starter.
I feel like he gonna be a starter.
He gonna start over Fletcher Cox.
Flex is getting old, bro.
But he's still
and
productive.
Fletch play DN too.
But they
They
got
vacancies is
they
on
got
the
two
end.
No,
Brandon Graham and
Hargrave.
Listen, but they
They
the
still got
weakest
both of
links.
them.
Listen to me, they the weakest links.
They still got both
Jalen
of
can
them.
play on the outside. I mean, Jalen can play at DN. You see what I'm saying? He can play the whole defense. He can play every spot on the D line. So I'm only saying that because of the help that he gonna have around him. He can possibly get 10.5 sacks this year. That's possible. He can come in and get a damn near a tackle in the backfield every down. I just said it. He got this nigga, that nigga, that nigga. You feel me? He gonna have the easiest. Will got to do this kind of by himself. Like he gonna have a crazy year. That's gonna be dog.
That's what makes it more impressive.
Right, but the numbers still ain't gonna lie. He go get 10.5. It's gonna what you gonna do? He get 9 as a rookie. It's gonna be hard for Will to get 9.
I don't know. I just still say I feel like Will Anderson gonna get it done.
I'm with you.
He gonna win that defensive rookie of the year.
I'm with you.
And I went with, I didn't say specifically which one, just one of them quarterbacks.
So you put it on all 3 or just the 2?
I put it on all 3 because the other one that got drafted
AK,
within the top 3 or
And
top 4.
he got a decent team too.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. AK might win it, but I'm gonna go with Bijan. So I'm gonna tell you why, and it's not the Atlanta thing, right? But it's the expectations, right? You got drafted number
I
5.
feel like it's the Atlanta thing.
It's not the Atlanta thing. It's really the expectation. Zeke went number 1. I mean, Zeke went high. He won Rookie of the Year. Every running back that ever got drafted kind of high won Rookie of the Year. You can't break the streak. You got to come in and
The
break.
streak will be broken.
See, and that's your problem because you just want to see it broken. But he gonna run for his 1,500 yard is gonna be on the Lions. He gonna run for it on the Lions.
1,500 yard. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be like he gonna
He
be at
ain't running
like
for 1,500
he gonna be at
yards.
like 497, and then he gonna come in and bust you off for like a 90 ball. He's gonna put him on 1,500. I'm just
He ain't running for 1,500.
all right.
yards.
Defensive player of the year.
You already said your defensive player.
I was just throwing out somebody. That was an example. I was just throwing that out there. No, I'm really taking Jalen Carter. No, I really am. I'm taking
Somebody
Jalen.
said, nigga, you already
Yeah,
said,
I'm taking
You
Jalen.
gave a whole breakdown of why you feel
Yeah,
like
I'm
it
taking
was
Jalen.
Carter.
No, I'm taking Jalen. Between him and Kelly Ringo, they gonna have because Ringo could come out there and ball too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's tough with Ringo going in the 4th round. Do you
I
see
mean,
him going
and
out
that could
there?
put a chip on his shoulder, though.
You feel
That
like
could
he-
put a chip on his shoulder.
If I'm not mistaken, don't the Eagles still got that corner Needham or whatever his name was?
I'm not sure. Is Darius still there?
Darius is still there.
Right.
Darius requested a trade, but then he worked it out with them.
Right.
And he's staying.
Right.
He's staying in Philadelphia.
Right. Then they just added Kelly on the other side. He gonna play the 2. He gonna play that 2 spot at corner.
Okay, let me
By
see.
rookie, listen. What
Let
I'm
me
telling
see
you
who
is
they-
after rookie
they didn't take him
OTAs,
high.
OTAs, they don't matter. You know how many? Okay, you know I got into an argument with my daddy about this earlier. I forgot to tell you. I should have tagged you into the conversation, right? So gang sent me this. Let me tell you this before we get off air. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me go back to it. I gotta pull this up. Right. Here we go. No, that's not it. Hold on. Where's the conversation? Wow. So listen, he sent me this picture, right? It's a picture. He said the Steelers' offensive weapons: Najee Harris, Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, Allen Robinson, Patrick Free. What is this? Free move, and Darnell Washington, right?
Wait, you said he sent you what?
He sent me a picture of the Steelers' offense, basically, right? This they supposed to be their starters. They 2 tight ends, they 3 receivers, and then they running back. No quarterback on this picture, right? He said, "Let's talk football. My team going 11-5. I said what I said." Me and Trump both bust out laughing, right? Like it was like a bust out laughing, right? So I told him, I said, "I see y'all at like 9-8 at best." You know what I'm saying? Like he totally glanced over the fact that, you know, like your team don't have a quarterback. And that means a lot in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like that means a lot in the NFL. And you gotta have one of those. So yeah, that was just my joke of the day.
Wait a fucking minute.
And they drafted Joey Porter, so
Wait a
that was a joke.
fucking minute.
Go ahead, talk to me. What happened?
And the Eagles running 53.
Yeah, now the way they just changed their defense around, yeah, probably.
Because this projected starting depth chart. Got Brandon Graham at the left D end, Jalen Carter at D tackle, Jordan Davis at nose guard,
His man.
Fletcher Cox at D tackle, and Josh Sweat at right D end. I didn't know they picked up Josh Sweat.
Told you, bro.
Shit.
That defensive line is scary, bro.
Ooh, shit.
That's like a party at the quarterback. That's a party at the QB, bro. Whoever get there first. And they got N'Kobe. I mean, they ended up with N'Kobe Dean.
They got N'Kobe Dean, Hassan Reddick, Nicholas Marlowe,
Nolan Smith.
starting at
I think Nolan will be starting by the end
at
of
the
the year.
linebackers. So, but to what I pulled this shit up for, at the 1 for corner, CB1, they got Darius Slay. At 2, they got Zach, however you want to pronounce it because it's spelled Z-E, Zach McPherson.
He won't be there long.
But then they still got Greedy Williams.
Ooh. Do you put Kelly in the slot?
Because they
That's
got
the secondary.
Kelly Ringo.
At the third corner?
God damn it.
Damn, they picked up Greedy? They didn't still get him. He wasn't on that team last year. They picked up Greedy.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Darius Slay is at CB1. Zach McPherson is his backup. Greedy Williams is McPherson backup. So at the other corner, they got James Bradbury. Then they got Keely Ringo as his backup.
See how that worked?
And Josh Jobe as his backup.
See how that worked?
And Tristan McCullum as his backup. And then at safety, they still got Avonte Maddox. Unless that was the person that they just cut or released.
I don't know. But Kelly Ringo
Whoever
gonna be
wore
starting.
21 just got released.
I think that is it. Yeah. Kelly Ringo just got cut, though. I mean, not Kelly Ringo. He going to be starting before the season start, though. Right after Ricky Mendon camp. All right, let's get out of here. Last but not least, let's talk about it. Bronny James chooses USC over Ohio State and Oregon. How you feel?
That's tough because his pops is an Ohio native. I thought he would have went to Ohio State. Like, pops, let's go back. Let's go back to the state of Ohio.
Should he play in LA though?
I mean, yeah, that's cool. That's cool to play in LA. I play at
Sierra Canyon?
Sierra Canyon. That's cool. I was about to call that at Siena Heights. That's a whole college.
Sierra Canyon.
I play in LA, but shit, let's off season. Let's chill in Ohio a little bit before we come back out here. I'm gonna be on campus in Ohio, in Columbus. But he chose USC. That's crazy because I didn't see USC as somewhere he would go, but that was in his top choices.
Why not? He's been living in LA for what? Since he's been in high school.
Yeah, but
It's right up the street. I'm sure he played. I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he didn't call it.
just been dogging in college basketball like that.
I think they're the most dominant. They're the two dominant schools. It's kind of like Michigan State. You know, Michigan State stand over y'all when it comes to basketball. So
Like we stand over y'all when it comes to football.
see how niggas always got to try to make themselves bigger than themselves is. I guess whatever you say.
But I don't even see how Oregon was an option.
Because of Phil Knight. I'm gonna tell you where that came from. That was a Nike deal.
Oh, okay.
That was a Nike plug. I'm telling you what it was. Nike. I get a sponsorship. I end up with an NIL deal at Nike. Get my money. Kind of, my dad.
So now this nigga, now my guy Brian about to be wearing this USC apparel.
He never went to college, so whatever he wears, like Brian don't have no allegiance to no
he,
school.
He never went to college, but he was
Like
always,
Ohio State football.
He was always wearing Ohio State shit.
I mean, he wore some Alabama shit. He done wore some shit. Brian didn't switch schools a few times, dude.
I'm not saying like he ain't.
He a Cowboys fan, so like Brian got a little disloyalty in him a little bit, a little tad bit disloyalty. How I feel? Quick and get it out. I'm gonna get it in and out. Barney choosing USC, I feel like it's a good place for him to get his feet wet. You know what I'm saying? He gonna run into a lot of people out there that can play ball. You know what I'm saying? Playing outside of USC, playing at UCLA, just playing in LA. You get an opportunity to play with some of the greats. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the people, everybody go play basketball in LA during the summer. You know, off season type stuff.
They gonna have
So
a lot of just
yeah, he gonna get a lot of
park games.
yeah, he gonna get a lot of work out there. Like you will get the chance to see what you got. But I feel like Bronny gonna have to be there at USC for at least a minimum of 2 to 3 years. Because if you don't come out and average double digits your freshman year, it's gonna be tough out there for you, my guy, to think you about to go to the NBA. You not your dad. But I feel like Oregon never really had a chance. I feel like that was the Nike Connect. You know, they was just like, hey, if you make us, I get, you know what I'm saying? And he probably was looking at it like, yeah, they got hella jerseys. I get hella Nike shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go there or whatever. Woo, woo. I feel like Ohio State dropped a ball by letting them go to USC, though, because, in my opinion, y'all had them in y'all stadium. We dropped y'all while y'all had Bronny in the crowd. Y'all beat them while they had Bronny in the crowd. I kind of see why he left. He probably was like, yeah, y'all losing to Michigan State. Like, shit. I don't want to come help y'all. Fuck y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? But USC was the last school I kind of did expect, though. I thought Ohio State had him sealed, really, because he was at the games.
That's what I thought.
But, hey, everything that's solidified ain't gold. You feel me? Because he get the commitment. And he only committed. I don't think he actually signed yet, because I don't think signing day happened for college basketball or whatever. Just national college signing day or whatever for the ballots. So shit, Ohio State may come through with a swindle. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people be, but I don't think he'll go. I don't think he's not gonna be a man of his word. He said he going to USC, and it's still close. Like you get this, his mama, grandma, everybody out here in LA now. He like shit. We right up the street. It's over now. Brian get about 20, 30-minute drive to get to go to the game still.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to make one bold statement to end this show. I don't want you to say nothing. Just a bold statement. Out of the two sons of LeBron James,
the youngest one is going to be the better player?
Absolutely.
That's not a bold statement. That's facts.
He's going to be he's already taller than his brother.
He's got his dad height, yes.
He's going to be the better player for sure.
All right, so listen.
He still has 3 years left in high school.
Yes. So Brycey is about 6'6", 6'7" now. He shoots better than Brian. I mean, Bronny, he's taller than Bronny, obviously. I feel like he's going to have a mixture of his older brother and his dad's game, though. So with Bronny being the jump shooter that he is, you know what I'm saying, leaning more towards the jump shot, that's where Brycey can pick up his.
But he can still drive the lane.
That's where his father come in at. Like, this is what dad taught me. This is what my brother taught me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm the total package. Which I kind of felt like that was going to come anyway. If Brian would have named Bronny San Diego or Charlo or something like that, he wouldn't have had the expectations on him like he do. Because you don't know Carlos Boozer's kids. You don't know the Boozer twins. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really be into basketball to know that the Boozer twins are in high school right now. You didn't know Dwayne Wade's oldest son is in fucking the G League right now. You didn't know that. But
no, I knew he played at Sierra Canyon as well.
That's high school. He's in the G League now. I'm just saying, like, you don't go to pay attention to that. Like, some kids got to take different routes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like niggas ain't out here trying to watch Chris Paul, kid who graduating fucking 2027 play, but there's niggas out here that really want to see it. Niggas not watching Josh's sister and Gilbert Arenas' daughter. Boy, Gilbert Arenas' daughter fire. I'm telling you. And she go to college this year too. I'm telling you, go. Bop. You hear me? Mm-hmm. Talking about boy and his son. Bop. You hear me? I'm talking about bop. Them little niggas got bop, bro. Like, little homies got bop. I'm sorry. Young ladies and homies got bop. Like, they really got bop, bro. But that's just me. Bold statement. Melo's son. Cayenne.
He's a beast.
Watch him. I'm telling you, bro. Them boys be going crazy, bro. Cayenne and Brycey gonna be they gonna be the next Melo and Brian. Watch what I tell you. They gonna be that next back and forth. Huh?
Hello.
Got him.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna say bye, nothing. Like that, I guess. From the coach's view, it's your boy Andy Mercer, man. Make sure y'all pay attention.
I put the smoke in my lungs.
Hey, man, make sure y'all do us a favor, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. It's From the Coach's View. This episode, number Finno. Make sure y'all put that 4 on there, man. We turn up, we go crazy. And, yeah, man. Hey, YHP TV D Marks 226 on TikTok. Make sure y'all go follow the kid. YHP TV D Marks 226 on Twitch. Make sure y'all follow the kid. Tied to the game tomorrow, 7:30. Y'all know the spots. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the screw. Y'all know the crew. Sunday and Wednesday with that one, too. Laced Up Marks on Instagram, Tied to the Game on Instagram, T2 Nation on TikTok. Follow the game, follow everybody. Free promotion, free smoke. Y'all know how we get out.
It's the young homie. I'm Coach D, Coach Juan. My boys, we played a hell of a game today. We got the win 16-13. It shouldn't have been that close, but one referee wasn't blowing his whistle. But that's okay. He wasn't. Paul is I'm not gonna call him a bitch on the show, but he wasn't blowing his whistle. Blow the damn whistle. My point guard drove past the homies and went up for the layup plenty of times and he hit the flow, and it's just, man, blow the whistle. That's a clean foul. It's a clean foul. We in the semifinals. We play Saturday at 8:30 in the morning. We win that game. We got another game later on in that day. So, y'all come check us out Saturday at Open Middle School, but we good.
Yeah. I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe.